Hey everyone, this is Todd Hazelton with MobileBurn.com. Today we're going to check out AT&T's latest messaging phone. It's called the Pantech Laser. I have it right here. It's their thinnest QWERTY slider phone available, and actually when I first unboxed it, I was surprised. I thought it was another candy bar touchscreen phone until I was going through my notes and realized, hey, it's actually a QWERTY slider. So it's actually pretty cool. I'll show you an unboxing. We'll do a feature tour right now.
Alright, here's the box for the Pantech Laser. You can see pretty simple, small box here. Here's the laser itself. You have a 3.1-inch AMOLED display, so it's going to be really colorful and bright. To the left-hand side, you can see there's just a lock button. Nothing on the bottom. Volume keys on the right. And then a little hatch here for a micro USB port on the top. That pops open like so. Also have, there's a screen lit up a little bit. We'll show you that in just a second. On the bottom you have your send and end keys and a return button. And then you can see how thin it looks. It looks, just like any other sort of candy bar touchscreen phone, but believe it or not, it does have that full QWERTY keyboard. It pops out really nicely. Super thin. You can see it's a 4-row QWERTY. Unfortunately, it doesn't have directional keys, but that's alright. Given the touchscreen, you can still interact with the phone just fine. Then on the back here, we have a 3-megapixel camera, no flash. Speakers right here. We should be able to slide this off to show the battery. So you can add a micro SD card there. Here's your SIM card, and the battery doesn't look like we have a rating here. Let's see if we can pop it out. And you get a 1,000 milliamp hour battery. Alright, let's see what else is in the box here. You get your AC adapter with the USB plug. Micro USB here, plugs in like so or into your computer. And then at the bottom of the box you can see here, it's just the regular paperwork quick start guide that you'd expect with any other phone. Now let's get it turned on and I'll show you some of the features. With the power button here, I know some of you like to see the phones actually boot up. Alright, here's the home screen. You have 3 different panels that you can slide around, or swipe around rather. Left hand side here you have your, this is a customization area, so you have sort of widget icons. One will launch the camera there, a notepad. I have one launching the media player, and you can change them. By tapping this top button here. You click Add, so if we want to go to Tools, add the voice memo tool. Oh, there isn't one. No calendar appointments. So we want to add that image. And then you get that image there, so it sort of acts like a picture frame. Clock up there. And this is the cool sort of swipe setting. You can draw any kind of shape, or in this case I'm drawing characters, to launch a given program on the phone. So an M here I've set to launch create message. Okay, so then automatically shoots you over that. You can also add others, so we're going to do shortcuts. We want to do it to AT&T Music, say. We can go through this list and choose one that makes sense. So say we want that sort of 90-degree angle to launch the music player. Go back and draw that 90-degree angle, and there you go, it's launching AT&T Music. See, you have the option to minimize apps or just close out of them entirely. Clock there on this home screen. Far right's a contact list. You can scroll down the list. If you notice that little bar right here on the right side, that sort of shows how far down you're going. I have my fake Steve Jobs contact here, and you can add others again by tapping this little menu thing and hitting add. Speaking of contacts, here's the list. If you add a new contact, you can add their first and last name, a photo, various numbers and emails, and certain ringtones, and then create groups as well. Here on the bottom of the screen, you have the dial pad. That's what it looks like. You also have contacts, which we went over, messages, and menu. I'll show you messages. We have a conversation here going on. I kind of like the call outs, the different colors. It's nice. This one, this is a MMS down here, an image I sent to myself, although it's not embedding the image into the text itself there. You have to actually click it, and then you can see I added a caption there. It's a little dark, but it's just a picture of a camera I took and sent to myself. So pretty nice text messaging system. If we wanted to write back, I can hit reply. That brings up this on-screen keyboard, sort of T9 based. Doesn't look like there's an option for a landscape keyboard, but there is handwriting support if you wanted to do that. There is, however, here's your hardware landscape keyboard, which I actually like a lot. It's pretty easy to type on. The keys have nice travel, and they're backlit there. And then if you wanted to use the numbers, you can just hit the function key here and hit the numbers and symbols that are available on the screen. Messages send rather quickly, and you're all set. Here's also the main menu when you're in landscape mode. You have conversations. That brings up the text messaging conversations. AT&T SocialNet, mobile email. I was having a little trouble with this earlier. I set up a Gmail account on it. But you have Yahoo, AOL, AIM Mail, Windows Live, Hotmail. And see, let's see, it kept failing when I was setting up my own, but this is the standard software that's on a lot of feature phones, so if you used it before, you could see it, and it does usually alert you in the background of new messages. Facebook and Twitter also on here, again, pretty standard feature phone clients. Okay, so here we are with mobileburn.com loaded on the site. You can see it's our very basic homepage where you just sort of get the headlines of each article. If we were to click the full HTML site, okay, it took about a minute for the full HTML site to load. So here we are looking at it. Really, we're just looking at the top, very left top corner of the website. You can see formatting's really messed up. Text sort of on top of text. Nothing looks right, but if you wanted to grab the content of a full site, here you go. You'd be able to do it. It just it doesn't look the way it would on a smartphone or on a phone that might have a WebKit-based browser. I even think that the browser on the Samsung Impression, which launched a while ago, maybe 2 years ago, was better than this. And the reason I think of that is because it also offered a AMOLED display. So really basic web browser. If you want to go to a new address, you can start sort of typing, and it brings up the menu. There you can click Go to URL. That brings down the option. There's also the options button here, but you have to be very deliberate on every touch, as I said earlier. So that's a quick look at the web browser here, and again, you can exit or minimize it. You get GPS on the phone for voice-guided turn-by-turn directions and other services from AT&T, such as mobile video. You can see the frustration here. There we go. Other applications, Facebook, Twitter, we showed you that already. There's also My Stuff, which is the music player, and I'll show you that right now. I bought these songs, oh, it's under audio, from the AT&T Music Store. It was $1.29 each. Okay, I have one here. Turn up the volume. So it actually sounds pretty good, but I kind of am disappointed that it's not even showing the album art. That CD, if we pause it, I'll let you zoom in. It just says music album on it. So no album art supported in here either, and that's kind of disappointing. It's a feature that a lot of phones have these days. Okay, so I think that's everything here. That's a quick look at the Pantech Laser. It's a new feature phone on AT&T. Again, super thin slider. It's available for $99.99. That's with a 2-year contract. Has a 3-megapixel camera. This is Todd Hazelton with mobileburn.com.